Hello! Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? None other than Jabra is in the house. And I've been so stoked, so ready to get my hands on this pair of truly wireless earbuds right here. So last year's version I was so impressed with that it actually made my top 5 truly wireless earbuds of 2019. But this year's version, well, I've had it for about 24 hours and I've got some things to say about it. These are none other than the Jabra Elite 75T. So of course you can pick these up on Amazon or any other local retailer for about 180 bucks. They are roughly the same price as last year's version, but in a much smaller package, as you can tell. But before we get too far into it, let's see what you get in the box. So here's a look at the retail packaging. We have a beautiful, typical Jabra design. Picture of the earbuds right there. Elite 75T, engineered to fit great calls and music, designed for compact comfort. These are tested for secure fit, 4 microphone call technology, and up to 28 hours of total charge on these earbuds. On the back we have a picture of the charging case as well as the buds, and some descriptions, of course. Proven wireless connection, like I said on the front, 4 microphone call technology, up to 7.5 hours of battery life per charge, 28 hours with the charging case. You can customize your music EQ a little bit, 2-year warranty against dust and water, and of course you can use these with your favorite voice-enabled assistant. So if we take them out of the sleeve, we should have the buds right there, but as you can tell, they're in their case. Welcome to superior sound. This is how you get started. You gotta download the free Jabra Sound Plus app to connect your smartphone. You can personalize it with your calls and your music experience. And in the app, you can register your earbuds for that 2-year warranty that I talked about earlier. Underneath, that's where you find your case. And you have some information right here that says, before you use, to get the most out of your new Jabra Elite 75T, you should update the software using the Jabra Sound Plus app. Inside that box, you'll get your typical accessories. You get your ear tips. You get some reading information, and you get your charging cable, which this year, we got that USB Type-C, y'all. But enough about that, let's get to the buds. And here are our beautiful,
small, tiny, little
Jabra Elite 75T earbuds. Look how small they are. When I first saw them, I was scared. Yeah. I was scared because they're so tiny, and yeah, and the case compared to last year's case, it's just, oh my goodness, it pales in comparison, the size to last year's case. So I'm really impressed at the size and the pocketability of these earbuds. I mean, look at this. We got it closed, and that's your case right there. That's the case with the buds, everything in there right there. On the back is where you're going to have your charging port, which I said this year is USB Type-C. And just like last year's, it's a clamshell design. So they pop up and pop down, pop up and pop down. But they're much easier to open and get to than last year's. You don't have to squeeze them on the side or on the front. It just pops open. And I don't know if you can get that on camera, but there's a magnet right there that keeps this secure even when putting it upside down. But here are the buds, y'all. Here are the small, tiny Jabra Elite 75T buds. As far as size go, I would compare these to the Samsung Galaxy buds. These are so small, but unlike the Samsung Galaxy buds, these actually have tactile buttons on the left and right earbud. So be that as it may, I mean, you don't have to press them in that hard, so it's not uncomfortable whatsoever while using these buds. And on the other side is where we have our proximity sensors, our charging points, and of course we have the audio channel themselves. Another thing that's different from last year's design as far as the case goes, and the earbuds I guess, is they are attached via magnets. So they're not going to fall out. Even if the case is open, they're not coming out. And once again, people, I love my magnets, especially when it comes to truly wireless earbuds. The one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to lose these. These are an investment. You want to take care of them as much as possible. So let's go over some things that I really like about these. The first, of course, is the size. So compact, portable, easy to take on the road, put in your pocket, put in your purse, your back pocket even. I mean, these things, they can go anywhere and everywhere with you. They are dust and water resistant, so working out with these, no problem. If you're at the beach, no problem whatsoever. Excellent, 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 excellent. Another huge plus to these is the sound quality. You know, I'm kind of a bass head. I prefer a nice punch when it comes to bass. So prior to these, the Powerbeats Pro, actually they had enough punch and enough bass that I really enjoyed. These, on the other hand, have more of a punch and more of bass that I actually had to turn these down. It was actually a little overbearing. And normally I wouldn't say that for any truly wireless earbuds that I've tested so far. But because Jabra has their own app, you're able to adjust the EQ accordingly. Another positive compared to last year's model and even some of my other truly wireless earbuds that I've had is the USB Type-C. Once you have a device, a cell phone, a computer, something that has USB Type-C, you just want everything to have USB Type-C. And this is not any different. So being able to charge your earbuds, charge your phone, charge your computer with one cable, it's a game changer right there. Another huge positive that comes with not all, but most truly wireless earbuds that I've tested so far is the satisfaction that they're truly in your ears. And these are not any different. They secure in your ears very well. So now that we went over some of the good things that these things have to offer, let's talk about some of the bad things that I've experienced in the first 24 hours of having these. So the first thing would have to be the price. 180 bucks is a little bit too rich. I would expect to pay about $150 for these, but 180, that's a little bit too much. And actually, if you're interested in one similar to these, get last year's version. That's another downer because last year's version, in my opinion, is much better in overall package than this year's version. And you can get it for about 100 bucks right now. So the price is just right on those. I think the sweet spot for these truly wireless earbuds is about 130 bucks. And that's because of the Amazon Echo Buds. Those pack such a punch at such a great price. And I'm really enjoying those. So that's why I'm saying that these are just a little bit too expensive. So get last year's version or get the Amazon Echo Buds. Another thing that I found really strange, especially because last year's version was so good, is call quality. So call quality on these, it's alright, but it's not great. I mean, these things have the 4 microphones just like last year's version, but since they're smaller, they don't pack such a punch as they did last year. And I don't know why I don't know. It could be form factor and they couldn't fit that big of a microphone inside these like they did last year, but it's really just average in the call quality. Now, of course, audio comes out of the left and the right channel, and that's awesome. I'm glad for that. But for whatever reason, I mean, I don't know if I got a dud or something, but my left earbud has like a little humming, like a little ring that comes out of it while I'm making phone calls. And it's kind of annoying. I can get used to it, but it just shouldn't happen, especially at 180 bucks. These should not have that problem whatsoever, but they do. And last negative thing that I have to say about these is availability. And I know that's kind of nitpicking, but if you did want to pick these up, I had a hard time finding these. These have been out for several months now, and I finally got my shipment in just the other day. So I pre-ordered these when they first were announced, but it took a while for me to get my hands on them. And I'm not sure if you're able to find them at Target or Walmart or Best Buy. They're just not that available, as of now. But, of course, that'll change. So that about sums it up for my first 24 hours with the Elite 75Ts. If you have any questions, any comments, anything you want to talk about regarding these, don't hesitate, leave a comment down below, and I'll definitely get back to you as soon as possible. So if you're ready to buy or would like more information on the Jabra Elite 75T, leave a comment down below or click the link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to make sure you're in a loop for all things Handsome Gadgets. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked the video, and I guess a thumbs down if you didn't care for it. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Handsome Gadgets. Thank you and have a good one.